Hello everyone. Today let's explore the churches and the basilicas of Poland and Krakow. This trip was recently taken up by my friend and I'm excited to share their experience with you. First, let's know the difference between basilica and church. A church is a general term of any Christian place of worship. It can be big or small, old or new. Every place where Christians gather for prayer, mass or worship is called a church. Whereas Basilica is a special title given to certain important churches by the Pope. Basilicas are recognized for their historical, spiritual, and architectural importance. There are two types of basilicas: major basilicas, which locates only in Rome, and minor basilicas found all over the world, like in Krakow. First, let's see about Basilica Franciscana. It is one of the oldest and most beautiful churches in Krakow. It is located right in the city center near the famous main market square. Regarding history, the basilica was built in the 13th century around 1237 and is one of the first brick buildings in Krakow. It was given to the Franciscan monks who had just arrived in the Poland from Italy. Over the centuries, it has survived fires, wars, and renovations, but still keeps its historic charm. Regarding architecture, the church has a simple but grand Gothic style on the outside. Inside, it is famous for its stunning, colorful murals and stained glass windows, especially those designed by Stanislaw Wyspiański, a famous Polish artist. His works give the church a very magical and peaceful feeling. Now let's see about churches of Saints Peter and Paul, which is one of the most famous and beautiful churches of Krakow. It was the first large Baroque style church built in Poland completely in the early 16th century by Jesuit order. Regarding history, construction started in 1597 and finished in 1619. It was funded by King Sigismund III Vasa and was meant to show the power and beauty of the Catholic Church during the Counter-Reformation period. Regarding architecture, the church is built in a grand Baroque style with a beautiful white stone facade and statues of the 12 apostles standing at the front. Inside, it has a long, elegant interior with tall columns, beautiful altars, and impressive frescoes. Regarding the special features, the church has the longest stone facade among Krakow's churches. A pendulum experiment is demonstrated inside the church to show the rotation of the earth, something very unique. It is known for classical music concerts held inside because of its excellent acoustics. Next, let's see about St. Anne's Church. The Church of St. Anne is one of the most beautiful examples of Baroque architecture in Krakow. It is located very close to the main market square and belongs to the Jagiellonian University, Krakow's famous historic university. Regarding history, the original church was built in the 14th century but was completely rebuilt in the late 16th century in grand Baroque style thanks to the effort of the university and local nobles. And regarding architecture, St. Anne's Church is known for its rich decorative interior full of golden altars, marble columns, and detailed sculptures. The design was inspired by Roman Baroque churches and shows the skill of main Italian and Polish artists. To know the special features, the stunning high altar with the figure of Saint Anne, who is honored here as a patron saint of students and scholars. Beautiful ceiling frescoes that show scenes from the life of Saint Anne. The church has a very calm and majestic atmosphere, making it a popular place for quiet prayer. It remains an active parish church and is especially connected to students and professors of Jagiellonian University who often come here to pray. Next, the Church of Saint Bernardine of Siena, which is a beautiful historic church located near the Wawel Castle in Krakow. It was built by the Bernardine monks, a branch of Franciscan order who came to Krakow in the 15th century. The construction of the church began in 1659 after the original building was damaged during wars. It was built in the Baroque style, which was very popular at that time. The church has a striking and rich Baroque design. Its facade is elegant with two tall towers inside the church, which is richly decorated with ornate altars, detailed paintings, and beautiful sculptures. The main altar is dedicated to Saint Bernardine of Siena, a famous Franciscan preacher. Many side chapels inside honor different saints and are beautifully decorated. The peaceful atmosphere makes it a nice place for quiet prayer and reflection. Even today, the Bernardine monks continue their mission of prayer, charity, and service. The church holds regular masses and is deeply loved by people of Krakow. Next, Corpus Christi Basilica. The Corpus Christi Basilica is one of the largest and most important churches in Krakow. It is located in the historic district of Kazimierz, which was once the center of Jewish life in the city. The basilica was founded by King Casimir III the Great in the 14th century. It was built to honor the mystery of the Holy Eucharist, the body and the blood of Christ, which is why it is named Corpus Christi. The church combines Gothic, Renaissance, and Baroque styles. Its exterior is simple and strong, but the inside is breathtaking with golden altar, massive wooden stalls, and beautiful ceiling paintings. The main altar, richly decorated in the gold, is one of the most beautiful in Krakow. The wooden choir stalls are carved with incredible detail. The huge organ is one of the most impressive in Poland. The miracle legend is connected to the church. A sacred host is said to have miraculously protected the church from thieves. Today, the basilica is still an active place of worship. It is also a major pilgrimage site and a historic symbol of Catholic faith in Krakow. Here's another clip from the Church of Saints Peter and Paul in Krakow. This beautiful Baroque church is one of the city's most famous landmarks, as I told before, and is known for its impressive facade with statues of the 12 apostles and its elegant interior. Even corner of this church reflects the rich history and artistic beauty of Krakow. Here is another clip from St. Anne's Church in Krakow. This stunning Baroque church is known for its richly decorated interiors, beautiful ceilings, freshers, and deep connection to the students of Jagiellonian University, as I told before. Every detail inside reflects the elegance and artistic spirit of the city. Next, Saint Catherine of Alexandria Church, Krakow. It is one of the Krakow's oldest and most beautiful churches. Located in the historic district of Kazimierz, this church is dedicated to Saint Catherine of Alexandria, a 4th century Christian martyr. The church was founded in the 14th century and is part of the Dominican order. Over the centuries, it has been renovated several times, with the most significant changes occurring during the Baroque period. The church features a combination of Gothic and Baroque styles. The exterior has a simple yet elegant stone facade, while the interior is richly decorated with Baroque altars, paintings, and sculptures. The church is also known for its beautiful frescoes and wooden pulpit. The main altar, dedicated to Saint Catherine, is particularly striking with a intricate Baroque style. The bell tower offers stunning views of Kazimias and the nearby Vistula River. The crypt beneath the church holds the tombs of several prominent figures, adding to its historical significance. This is Basilica Borzygosiala, is one of the Krakow's most significant churches located in the historic district of Kazimias, the former Jewish quarter of the city. It holds great religious and historical importance from both local community and visitors. This is again Saint Catherine of Alexandria Church. The intricate details inside Saint Catherine's Church are absolutely breathtaking, from the wooden pulpit to the frescoed ceiling. Every inch tells a story. Next, let's see about Basilica of Saint Francis of Assisi. Is one of the most important Franciscan churches in Krakow. Located near the main market square, it is dedicated to Saint Francis of Assisi, the founder of the Franciscan order, who is revered for his love of nature, poverty, and humility. The church was founded in the late 13th century in 1280 by the Franciscan monks who settled in Krakow. It is one of the oldest examples of Gothic architecture in the city, which its foundation laying the groundwork for a long-standing Franciscan presence in Krakow. The architecture's design features Gothic elements with tall arches and large stained glass windows. The interior is relatively simple but has a profound sense of serenity, in keeping with the Franciscan ideals of humility. The church's high altar and crypts are significant historical sites, while the cloisters surrounding the basilica offer a peaceful space for prayer and contemplation. The beautiful stained glass windows, particularly the rose window, are among the most notable features of the basilica. The painting of Saint Francis in the apse of the church, as well as other depictions of his life, is a striking element of the church decoration. The crypt is the final resting place for several notable figures in Krakow's religion and cultural history. The basilica is an active place of worship and serves as the headquarters of the Franciscan order in Krakow. It remains a popular pilgrimage site for those who follows Saint Francis' teachings and a place of spiritual renewal for locals and visitors alike. In my next video, let's take a journey through most stunning places in Poland, from historic churches to breathtaking landscapes. Stay tuned to explore the beauty of this amazing country. Thanks for watching.